We've been talking a lot about players signing and who's the best, who's the worst. But you know what? The best pickup this offseason might not have even been a player. It might have been a coach. Welcome back, hockey fans. Welcome in if this is your first time to the channel. I'm Josh. This is the Hockey Flow, and today it's Sunday, July 17th, 2022. Welcome back. I do appreciate you guys. We got a lot of fun things to talk about today on Today in Hockey. But first and foremost, we got to get to a couple of headlines, and we got to get through Today in Hockey history. Then we're going to get into our article deep dive. And I tell you what, Devils fans, you guys should be excited. This article deep dive is Devils-centric. You guys are the topic. We're heading back to the hockey writers because I tell you what, they might have the best pickup of the offseason, and it's not a player. So stick around for that. If you do enjoy the content, take a moment, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate you. It does help us out a ton, and we have a giveaway going on right now regarding subscribers. So be sure to stick around to the end of the video for more info on that. But let's get into it, shall we? Today in Hockey history. On this date, July 17th, in 1994, the St. Louis Blues hire Mike Keenan as their head coach and general manager. As we saw a couple days ago, he resigned from the Rangers 2 days prior to being named the head coach and GM of the Blues. So was there something going on there? I'm not sure. All right, headlines. We got a couple of more free agent moves. Nothing big because you know what? The big names are pretty much all gone. We're waiting on Nazem Kadri, waiting for that last shoe to drop. So Edmonton Oilers fans, let's go Oilers! Absolutely, I'm excited. Matthias Janmark did sign a one-year, $1.25 million deal with the team. Tell you what, this is all about depth. We're trying to round out that bottom six, and he brings versatility, does some good things. So good signing, nice value, 1 year, $1.25 million. Still got some cap room to play with, though, absolutely. All right, Montreal Canadiens, we saw yesterday they traded Jeff Petrie away, and tell you what, all that trade logic, they'll move in parts, but back to just a good old free agent signing, and it's not even a free agent. They re-signed him, signed REM to a 2-year, $1.1 million per year deal. So again, nice value signing. To be honest, this is a cheap, young player. We'll take it. Take a flyer. If he keeps delivering on this crazy shot percentage that he's had, then it's a excellent pickup. But I think it's a good move for the Canadiens. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree. All right, we're getting into it. Article of the day, Devils fans. I know this is what you guys are here for. We're heading back to the hockey writers. We're checking out a new author today, the excellent Matt Grazel. Devils hiring Andrew Brunette is a solid move. And I tell you what, I'm going to take it even farther than that. A solid move? Yes, absolutely. I think it's an incredible move. I think it is such a great move. Sometimes we underappreciate the impact that the coaching staff and our leadership has on the team. But I tell you what, watching the Tampa Bay Lightning the last few years, Cooper has that ship running right, and I'm envious. Absolutely. I love what we've got now in Oiler country with Woodcroft. He's going to, I'm just so excited for him. But it's really important to have a good coaching staff. And right now, the New Jersey Devils are led by Lindy Ruff, and they haven't made the playoffs in, what is it, like 10 years now? So the last 2 seasons, Lindy has been in charge, and it doesn't necessarily look like things are turning around. They do. Like, I see a lot of really positive signs, Devils fans. I love a lot of the things you guys got cooking, a lot of the young pieces in place. But this article revolves around Andrew Brunette, and I think he is an incredible pickup for them. Start at the top and work your way down. But this article in particular calls out 2 areas that Matt Grazel thinks are the reasoning behind Brunette being a solid move. So let's break them down. He did sign a 3-year deal recently to become an associate coach on the Devils staff, so very exciting. But previously, this last season, as many of you may know, he did lead the Panthers in an interim capacity. He was named interim head coach very early on in the season due to the controversy there. But he went on to go 51-18-6, and they won the President's Trophy last season. So Panthers' regular season was amazing. That's supplanted all expectations. Now, they did win 1 postseason series, but then ran into the Lightning, and the rest is history. But he was also a finalist for the 2022 Jack Adams Award, and that was due to his excellent season last year. So he has that previous coaching and front office experience. So he is, he's already, he's not fresh off the boat or anything like that. So that's good to see. His previous coaching experience. Speaking of that, he was an assistant with the Wild, and he made the postseason, or they made the postseason 4 of his 5 seasons with them. Again, maybe didn't get over the hump, right? Didn't win the cup or anything, but still. well. That's excellent. He's a young coach in the grand scheme of it. To me, he's still a Colorado Avalanche, but I know he's played for a lot of teams in the past. But the important thing that I really got out of the article is how self-aware he is as a person and as a coach. He says that he knows he has a lot to learn, and that's what he did last season. He even to this day will admit that he made some mistakes, and it's very refreshing to see a coach admit that, right? Even all of us in our everyday lives, it can be tough to admit when we make a mistake, but at the end of the day, we just have to learn from it, right? If you make a boo-boo, that's okay. You just learn from it, pick yourself up, and that's what Andrew Brunette's doing. He turned down, it appears, a position with the Panthers. He wanted a fresh start, and I get it, right? You didn't want me, you had your chance. I could be your head coach right now. You went a different direction, and I get it. So he's going to the Devils, and the Devils now, he becomes a great part of their staff. But he wants to learn, right? He wants to keep building. He wants to get better, and you love that. You want to see that out of your players. I want to see it out of my coaches as well. I want to see it out of my leaders. So moving on to the next point the article makes, Brunette may be a candidate to succeed Ruff as the next head coach. This is something that kind of did catch my attention, right? Like, are the Devils planning for the future in some capacity? Ideally, Lindy Ruff turns it around this season. Devils fans, right? You guys have an amazing season. You make the playoffs. You break that streak. And this is a conversation for another day. Maybe Brunette's talking head coach with another team, right? But what happens if that doesn't transpire? I know we're knock on wood, right, Devils fans? I'm very pro-Devils. We are pro-Devils around this channel. We're pro NHL, to be honest. I don't have a problem with any fan base. But Lindy Ruff, if he does not turn it around, Andrew Brunette has already shown that he can lead a team in the interim capacity and lead a team to success. I mean, as far as the regular season, yes, apples and oranges, these are different teams. And Matt Grazel, the excellent Matt Grazel, makes a really good point to bring that up as well. But it's only been 2 seasons for Lindy. But if they don't get off to a great start and the management decides, you know what, we need a change in direction, Andrew Brunette's waiting in the wings. Now, this is a much younger group in Florida, right? It's a different team entirely. Florida was a very veteran group, ready to win now. The Devils, we've been rebuilding a little bit. We got a lot of really good young pieces. How are we going to handle Nemec? I think he needs to be in the NHL right away. Let him learn on the fly. I don't think you're going to break this young lad. But you got Hughes, Heischer, Pratt. The list kind of goes on, and I'm a little envious in that regard. But what could Brunette do with this? This is a different burden, right? He's an absolutely a younger coach. You think he could probably relate to the younger players really nicely. But I really like the pickup overall, top to bottom. He's won in the past. Can he change the culture around a little bit as well? Right? We haven't made the postseason in a long time, Devils fans. So it's nice to bring someone into the building that has that winning experience. I know we missed out on Johnny Gaudreau, but tell you what, I think Andrew Brunette is a solid move, absolutely. I think it's an excellent move. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, Devils fans. Are you guys excited for this next season? Are we excited for Andrew Brunette? I do like the moves you've been making. I like the pieces you have in place, but I'm very excited to hear what you guys have to say. Always love talking with you. We're bringing that positivity and spreading it. Thank you guys so much. That's going to do it for the video, though, today. We do have a giveaway. Like I mentioned, we're on that race to 100 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for the continued support. I really do appreciate it. As a token of my appreciation, we're going to be giving away a $100 gift card, NHL shop. Once we hit that 100 subscriber spot, we're going to do a special video, and I'll give you some instructions, just comment or something like that, and you'll be eligible, and then we'll rock and roll from there. So until next time, until tomorrow, cheers!